Hey fam, this is Adrian Knox of Knox Legacy Group, brokered by Visions Realty Co. Listen to me and listen to me well, man. I am super excited because I chose to come on this live on TikTok and on social media platforms to address some questions that people have, some frequently asked questions that people have when buying a home. And a lot of times people don't know what is entailed with buying a home. And they asked this question right here. It was like, do I need representation when buying a home? Do I need to have earnest money when buying a home? Do I need to have a down payment? What do I need when buying a home? And I came on here just to address some questions. And I'm giving you this moment, this platform, and this space to ask me anything pertaining to real estate. And I will tell you this, if I don't know the answer, I will have the answer for you. I don't have the answers to everything, but what I do have is excellent customer service. And what I will offer you is accountability, confidentiality, obedience, loyalty, disclosure. I treat you with care. Listen to me and listen to me well. I pay too much money into the National Association of Realtors to do you wrong. And I also am an ethical person. I believe in treating people the way that you want to be treated. Listen, is every transaction perfect? No, people are not perfect. So why would I get mad for a person being a person? I'm here to help you obtain home ownership. And the questions that people have, listen, the questions that people have, they are not dumb questions. Listen to me. The dumb question that you can ask is a question that you don't ask. I know. I'm a preacher by heart. I care about people. So that's me. I'm always trying to give a message somewhere. But this is the platform. You can ask any question that you want to ask pertaining to real estate, and we will address that question. And as a matter of fact, I have experts on my team. We have loan officers, we have real estate attorneys, we have title companies, we have home insurance companies that also can cover you for your auto insurance, your home insurance, your renter's insurance, whatever type of insurance you need. We have a team of experts that are ready, willing, and able to help you do whatever you need to do as it pertains to owning your own home. Now, let me tell you a little bit about myself, and I'm not going to be on here long, but we're going to see how far this goes. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. Here it is. This is what I want to tell you. I've been in real estate going on 8 years now. This is the agent that you're getting, okay? I've been in real estate going on 8 years. I have had so many continuing education credit hours that I poured into to make myself better as a realtor. And listen to me well. I want to let you know that today you can have representation from somebody who takes the business serious. I'm going to let that sit on the shelf for a moment. Today, you can get representation from somebody who actually takes the business serious. Another thing that you need to know about me, I care about people. I care about my clients. I want to make sure that you're getting the best deal that you possibly can get. We're going to be above board. We're going to be ethically. We're big on ethics now. We're big on the code of ethics because we reside and we abide by the golden rule. Treat people how you want to be treated. And I'm just going to be honest with you. I won't mistreat you anyway because there's a few reasons that I won't mistreat you. Like I said, I'm a preacher by heart. Number one, I'm just that type of guy. I ain't got time to be mistreating you. Number two, I ain't trying to go to hell for nobody. I ain't trying to go to hell for nobody. It's too hot outside right now in Alabama. I ain't got time to do it. Number three, I'm not that type of guy. I genuinely care about people. And this is the thing. A lot of times people don't understand, realize, and know that you need representation when buying real estate. Whether you're investing for a property, a duplex or quadruplex or whatever the case may be, you need representation because you need someone who's going to look out for your best interest at heart. Listen, don't trust anyone that says you don't need representation. Don't trust them. I'm just going to be honest with you. Let me tell you something else about myself. I'm a full-time realtor. This is what I do all day, every day. I do not have any days off. Listen, the only day that I take off, and it's for the morning section of the day, are Sundays, because I believe in worship. I believe in family. I believe in spending time with my family, and I absolutely love my wife. But other than that, you can get me every day of the week. I work. My wife knows. Calandria Knox, she's a loan officer. She's a part of the Knox Legacy Group team. We are a team, and that's something else that you need to know. I just walked myself into that. So let me give you this right here for free, and I see my baby. She's on there right now. As a part, what you get from me, you get great customer service. You get a team of experts that know the business. You have over 25 years of experience together. Listen to me and listen to me well. You have over 25 years of experience. You have someone who goes through so many hours of continuing education to make sure that they represent you the right way. You have excellent representation, and you have a full-time or full-service agency in your corner. Listen to me. There's no need for you to have a realtor that you got to wait till they get off of work before you ask them a question. Listen, ain't nobody got time for that. Nobody has time for that. Nobody has time for that. There's no reason that you need a realtor that is not available to you whenever you need a question asked. The only reason I will not answer my phone if I'm on the line with another client, because I respect your time. You don't have to wait on me to get off of a job. This is what I do full time. This is what I do full time. So what are you getting when you get me? You get a team of experts that are committed to helping you obtain home ownership or investment properties or to sell your home. Listen to me well. What else do you get? Number two, you get over 25 years of real estate experience. Number three, you get someone who is ethically above board that cares about the client. Number four, you get a full-time service agency. You get full-time representation, someone who's going to be there with you every step of the way. Number five, I operate in this right here: confidentiality, obedience, loyalty, disclosure, accountability, and I treat you with care. Adrian, what is confidentiality? Listen to me and listen to me well. Your business is your business. That's part of being a realtor to me. That's part of my ethics training. That's a part of the oath that I have taken as a real estate agent. Listen, I'm a real estate professional. I just don't wake up every morning and say, I guess I'm going to do real estate today. No, I wake up every morning and I say, I get to do real estate today. I get to help somebody obtain home ownership. I get to sell somebody home. I get to help the investor build his portfolio. I get to help build houses. I get to help build legacy. I get to help build generational wealth in the homes and the lives of the people. This is what I do, y'all. I absolutely love real estate. I absolutely love it because this right here. I love it because I get to help people obtain home ownership that in turns create generational wealth, longevity. Statistics shows that families that grow up in a home that's stable, a roof over your head. I'm talking not an apartment. I'm talking about an actual home. I'm talking about whether it's a mobile home, manufactured home, modular home, barn dominium, site-built home, whatever type of home. Statistics shows that people that grow up in a home, they live longer. They have better life. They have peace. Because with the busyness of the world and the busyness of this day and age, listen to me and listen to me well, you need somewhere that you can call home. And I don't know if you can tell or not, but you hear the preacher coming out of me, okay? You need somewhere that you can call home. You need a safe space and a safe place that you can get away from the hustle and bustle of the day. And you're saying, listen, I just need to relax. Whether it's a nice cold cup of lemonade or a nice glass of sweet tea or a nice glass of wine or whatever your favorite drink is, no judgment. We listen and we don't judge. It does not matter what you do to unwind. That's not why I'm on here. I'm just saying, let me and allow me help you to get a place that you can call home where you're not worried about the hustle and bustle of the world and the noise of the world, and you get a chance to relax and have peace and be in a safe space, in a safe place. So confidentiality, like I said, confidentiality, your business is your business. Obedience, listen, whatever you tell me to do that I'm legally able to do, that's legal, that won't send either one of us to jail, I will do it. Okay? Loyalty. I'm going to be loyal to you. Please be loyal to me. Listen to me. And I always say this in my buyer's consultation. Please don't cheat on me. I won't cheat on you. I won't try to replace you with somebody else. So please don't try to replace me with another realtor, because I guarantee you, this may sound a little bit on the edge. This may sound a little bit arrogant and cocky, but nobody can beat me in customer service. Period. Nobody can beat me in customer service. And if you don't believe it, try me. Try me. Call me today at 205-239-2715. Nobody can beat me in customer service. I may not have all the marketing dollars. I may not have the millions of dollars in billboards all across the state of Alabama or the United States of America. But listen to me and listen to me well. Nobody can beat me in customer service, because nobody's going to fight for you like me. Nobody's going to tell you the truth like me. Nobody's going to sit you down and say, look, these are the numbers. Don't put yourself in a position to fail. Nobody is going to say, listen. Nobody is going to tell you no. Because we have some people out here that always want to tell you yes, but they're not interested in your best interest. They don't have your best interest in mind. And this is my thing. Loyalty. I'm going to be loyal to you every step of the way. And this is another thing that you get from me and my team of experts. You get us beyond the closing table. How many people are going to tell you that? You get us beyond the closing table. Listen to me. You get us beyond the closing table. I can't even name all of the clients that we still have a relationship to this day. If I sat here and named all these clients that I have that we still have a relationship to this day, number one, I'm not going to do it because confidentiality. Your business is your business. Number two, I'll be here for the next 5 to 6 days naming all the clients that I have. If I stayed on here 24 hours a day that we work with beyond the closing table. Listen, we're not just interested in selling you a home or helping you to purchase a home or helping you invest in your portfolio or helping you build generational wealth. We're interested in the totality of the person. That's what you get with Knox Legacy Group. Those are the type of people we are. So like I said, I'm a realtor. Ask me anything about real estate. You see it in the background. I am a realtor. Ask me anything about real estate. So what else do you get when you get Adrian and his team of experts? You get confidentiality. You get obedience. You get loyalty. You get disclosure. Whatever I'm legally able to disclose to you that's legal, I will disclose to you, because guess what? I'm your realtor. I'm the person that you chose to work with. Okay, what else? Accountability. You're going to get accountability. I'm going to hold you accountable, and I want you to hold me accountable. If you say, Adrian, I'm going to sign the papers by Friday, I expect you to sign the papers by Friday. If I say I'm going to represent you to the best of my ability, you should expect me to represent you to the best of my ability, because that's my word, that's my bond. And I don't have time to be out here just lying to people, giving you empty promises and giving you pipe dreams and giving you unicorns and daisies and honeydew melons and make it look like it's all good, but I don't come through at the end of the day. I'm not that type of person. So here it is. I treat you with confidentiality, obedience, loyalty, disclosure, accountability, and I treat you with care. All right, let's talk about care for a moment. Whether you approve for $50,000 or $50 million, I'm still going to treat you the same way, because my customer service does not change. It does not change because of your financial ability to purchase, to sell, to invest in real estate. It does not change. I'm still going to represent you to the best of my ability. And like I told you, my customer service is second to none. Nobody's going to beat me in customer service, because I actually care about you as a client. So here's the time. You have a moment right now. Put it in the comment section. What questions do you want to ask a realtor? Ask me about anything. I'm telling you. Do I have all the answers? No, I don't. But can I get the answers? Yes, I can. That's what I can do. I'm going to tell you the truth. Also, you get this with me. You get someone who's going to tell you the truth, who's going to be honest with you. And I'm talking real fast because I'm really excited. But you get somebody that's going to be honest with you and it's going to tell you the truth no matter what the truth is. Listen to me and listen to me well. When you get me, man, you get something that you never seen in your life. And I'm telling you, this is how confident I am in my ability and in my team. This is the cool thing. I don't know all the answers to everything, but guess what? I have surrounded myself with experts in their fields, and they can give you the answers to the things that you've been asking about real estate. That's the reason. I don't have to be the smartest person in the room. I challenge myself by learning new things. I challenge myself by getting up every day and asking myself, what can you do to make someone's life better? Yeah. That's it. What can you do to make someone's life better? So here it is. You have the opportunity, you have the platform, and we're going to continue to come on here and give you space and a place to ask any question that you want to ask pertaining to real estate. So look at the background. I am a realtor. Ask me anything about real estate. I'm telling you. Yeah. Ask me anything about real estate. So put your comments in the comment section. Ask me anything about real estate. As it pertains to real estate, I'm going to get you the best answer possible. Let's talk about a few things while we're waiting on questions. Do you need 700, 800 credit scores to buy a home? I put my own question out there, and I'll answer that question. Do you need 700 credit scores or 800 credit scores to buy a home? No, you do not. No, you do not. Most lenders, they can approve you at a 580 middle credit score. 580, yes, 580. All right, let's talk about it for a second. 580. 580 must be your middle score. That's the minimum. 580 must be your middle score. Also, what they don't tell you is this right here. When you have a 580 middle score, you have to have a DTI that's acceptable to the lender. Acceptable, not susceptible, acceptable to the lender. What is a DTI, Adrian? A DTI is this right here. That's your debt to income ratio. That's your DTI. DTI, debt to income ratio. All right, Adrian, you're giving me too many acronyms. You're giving me all these abbreviations. You're talking about things that I don't know. I got you. That's the reason I'm here. DTI. What is DTI? Debt to income ratio. So get your pen and your paper out. I love to teach. That's another thing that you get with me. You're going to get somebody who's going to educate you. We're very big on education at Knox Legacy Group. We're very big on education, educating the clients. Listen to me. We have done home buyer seminars in places and in areas, man, that are underserved. We give our time. We volunteer our time to help others that don't understand the home buying process, or to also educate people. Financial education. We do it all. Credit education, home buying education. So here it is. Debt to income ratio. Here it is. Say you bring home $5,000 a month. No, let's just say you gross $5,000 a month. Okay, 5,000 times 12. That's 12 months in a year. That's $60,000 a year. Don't ask me how I'm so good at these numbers. I do these numbers every day. 3% of anything, I can get it to you real quick. So $5,000 every month. You gross $5,000 every month. For 12 months out of the year, you have made $60,000. So let's break it down to the month. If you gross $5,000 for the month, we're talking about DTI, debt to income ratio. If you gross $5,000 per month, your debt cannot and should not be 40% or more of that 5,000. All right, let's break it down some more. Your debt, 50% is 2,500. You made 5,000 for the month. 50% of your debt that you have is 2,500. Bring it on down to 40%. You want to stay as low as possible. You want to stay as low as possible. A sweet spot is between 30 and 40%. Really 30%. If you got debt and you only have 30% of debt of the money that you're bringing in, the money that you're making every month, your debt to income ratio, the lower your debt to income ratio is, the better you are in getting approved for a home loan. Listen, the lower your debt to income ratio is, the better you are able to get approved for a home. Also, the better your credit scores are. I told you, listen to this right here. Uncle, can my cat buy a whoo? I told you, you're very smart with your question. I'm laughing at it. So the question is, y'all, let me finish this DTI conversation, and I'm going to get to that. Stay right there. YOLO Yan, whatever your name is. I don't know. Forgive me if I'm pronouncing it wrong. Oh, goodness. So here it is. Stay right there. Stay right there. I'm going to ask you again what that question was. Let me finish DTI first. And I said, ask me anything about real estate. And technically, you asked me about real estate. So debt to income ratio, you want to keep that debt down to about 30, 35%. That's a real sweet spot. And you want to also get your credit scores to a place to where they're at least 580 middle score. But the higher you go, the better off you are getting a low interest rate. So what's the sweet spot in credit scores? 640, 660, 680, somewhere in there. 640 will open you up. 620 and 640 will open you up to DPA. That's down payment assistance. Listen to me and listen to me well. There are programs out there available for people that don't have the 700 credit scores. You have first-time home buyers. You have, oh my goodness, you have programs. You have forgivable grants, man. There are lenders that are giving grant money out for people to buy a home because in turn they want to boost the economy and they also want to invest. They want you to invest in mortgages so that they can make money. Let's just be honest. So here it is. That's your DTI. So you want to keep your debt to income ratio between 30 and 35%. If you hit 40, that's okay because you're still good to go. But the lower you get it, between 30 and 40%, you should be good to go. Also, we're talking about DTI, debt to income ratio, your credit scores. These are the things that will stop you from buying a home, that will be in your way from buying a home. So your credit scores, listen to me and listen to me well. Your credit scores, they will approve you at a 580 middle credit score. But the higher your credit scores, when you get to the 620, 640, 660, 680 range, then you open yourself up for DPA programs. That's down payment assistance. In other words, if you don't have a DPA program and you get approved at a 580 middle credit score, you will have to pay, according to FHA, 3.5% of the sales price. Okay, $200,000 home, 3.5% of 200,000, I believe is like 7,000 to 7,500. Don't quote me on that, but we're close to it. Like 3.5% is like $7,000 to $7,500 on a FHA loan for a $200,000 house. So let's get back to this question. Uncle, they call me Uncle. I like that. Uncle A, call me that. Uncle A, can my cat buy a house legally? Do you remember when I told you I don't have all the answers to everything, but guess what? I will get that answer to you. And the next installment of this, I'm going to bring this question back up and we're going to talk about it. But technically, you did ask me about real estate. And I said, I'm a realtor. It's in the background. I'm a realtor. Ask me anything about real estate. And I see where you're going there. But I'm going to do, let me get some answers for you. Okay. And I will jump out because this is what I want to say. I'm just going to be honest with you. I'm not laughing at the question. I understand what you're saying, and I kind of understand what you're trying to do. I kind of understand that. But I will say this right here. Anyone buying a home needs to be a permanent resident of the United States. I'm talking about the United States now. You must be legal. You must have, you saying he's 18. You said cat though. You talking about a cat. You must have proof of identity. You must have W-2s or 1099. Now, here's the thing. Is your cat an entity or is your cat a 501c3? Is your cat a real person? That's the question. That's the question. I'm trying to tell you. So here it is, man. I'll get back with you on that. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. He got a birth certificate. Listen, hey, I understand what you're saying. I kind of understand what you're trying to do there, but I understand what you're doing. We'll talk offline. We'll talk offline because I want to get some more information. Okay? I want to get some more information. I understand you may have a birth certificate, but is it a real person? Are you talking about a cat for real? Are you talking about an entity? Are you talking about a trust fund? Are you talking about a 501c3? Are you talking about sole proprietorship? Are you talking about an LLC? Are you talking about... It's so many variables in that. So I understand that. So ask me another question. Who else got a question? And while we're thinking about questions that you want to ask about real estate, I told you anything can happen. Anything can happen. So let's get back on track. Let's talk about this right here. Do you have to have a lot of money to purchase a home? No, you do not. No. I'm going to give you some action steps. Action steps. Listen to me and listen to me well. I hope you got your pen and your paper out because I need your writing, okay? I hope you got your pen and your paper out. Do you need a lot of money to buy a home? No, you do not. But what you do need, you need a couple of things as it pertains to money, okay? You need to have reserves in the bank. What are reserves, Adrian? Reserves that's money that's in the bank that the lender can look at and say, if they buy this home and for some godforsaken reason, something happens and they lose their job, can they sustain this mortgage and the rest of their debt for at least 3 months? Listen, so that's the reason it's good to have reserves. So what are you saying, Adrian? Reserves. Say when you buy a home, your mortgage payment is $1,500. 3 months of $1,500 is $4,500. You need to have at least $4,500 in the bank as reserves. Keep it in the bank. I suggest put it in a savings account so that you can show, I'm not touching this money right here. This is my emergency fund money. This is the money that I have just in case something goes left in my life, or I have to take a family medical leave of absence from my job, or I'm not able to make money anymore. I have this emergency fund in my savings account, and I'm showing the lender, you can trust me with the mortgage. So it needs to be at least 3 months of reserves in your bank account. Outside of that, listen to me and listen to me well. I didn't say you need a lot of money, but you do need some money. I'm going to tell you the truth. Other than that, you also need to show that you're paying your bills on time. You need to show that you're paying your bills on time and you're not constantly and consistently in the red. Listen, you don't need to have any late payments. You don't need to have any late payments because some loans, they will not allow more than one late payment in a 12-month period. Yeah. I hope y'all hearing me, man. I hope y'all are hearing me. So like I said, I'm a realtor. Ask me anything about real estate and I'll get that answer for you. But until then, I'm talking about real estate. We're going to talk about it. You want to have reserves in the bank. You want to have at least 3 months of your mortgage payment in the bank. And I suggest that you put it in a savings account. Don't touch that money. All you want that money to do is to grow. You want that money to grow. You want it to grow. You want it to grow. You can call it your building fund. I told y'all, you hear the preacher coming out, don't it? The building fund. I don't know. Let's talk about this. You ever been a part of a building fund, but they never put a doorknob on anything? But this is your building fund. Okay, so you want to have at least 3 months of reserves in the bank. I suggest you put in a savings account. Also, make sure you don't have any late payments. If you have late payments, make sure it's not more than one late payment in a 12-month period. Like I said, life be life, and we understand that. But we're here to help you and to educate you about the home buying process and let you know that you still can buy a home, but you need to know what are you getting yourself into. Listen, also, what other money do I need? You need money for Earnest money? What is earnest money, Adrian? Earnest money is the money that you put up as a buyer when purchasing a home or an investment property, and you're telling the seller that, listen, I am seriously considering buying this home. I want you to, after you accept my offer, and I show proof of funds, or I show a pre-approval letter or a pre-qualification letter from the lender, I want you to accept my offer on the grounds that I'm going to give earnest money so I can lock this in. Listen to me. If you go under contract with the home or investment property and you never give earnest money, you have X amount of days to give that earnest money. If you never give that earnest money, guess what? You cannot hold them, you cannot obligate them to sell you that home or that investment property because you have not done your part. Earnest money. Earnest money ranges from anywhere from $500 or 1% of the sales price. It depends on the seller, whatever the seller requires. And it also shows how serious you are about purchasing the home. That's earnest money. So you need money for earnest money. This is outside of the reserves because you want to show the lender that, listen, I am fine. I am serious about buying a home. And I want to show you that I can take care of a mortgage. And I want to show you that I can handle my business. So earnest money, that's money that you need also. You also you need money for inspections. All right, let's walk through inspections. You need a home inspection. I strongly recommend, as a real estate agent, as a real estate professional, I strongly recommend that you have a home inspection or an inspection of the site that you're buying. Have an inspection. Inspections range from anywhere from $400 on up, depending on square footage, location of the home, whether it has a crawl space or a basement area. Listen, it ranges from $400 on up. So you need money for a home inspection. What's going to happen in the home inspection? The home inspector, he's going to check your 5 major systems. He's going to check your roof, your HVAC, your plumbing, your electrical, and your foundation. If he finds anything wrong with any of those 5 major systems, he's going to put it in a home inspection report. Yep. And then he's going to email you that report. And then I'm going to call you and say, hey, guess what? Let me use somebody on here. Kevin Crutcher. Hey, Kevin, you got the home inspection report. Tell me, what do you want the seller to fix? What do you want to put on the repair addendum? Kevin will give me the item numbers. I'll write up the repair addendum. I'll send it to Kevin to get it approved. Make sure I have everything on the list that Kevin said he wanted. And then he's going to sign off on it. Once he signs off on it, I'm going to send it back to the listing agent. The listing agent will present it to the seller. And the seller will we will negotiate about repairs. So you need money for earnest money. You need money for home inspection. You need money for an appraisal. Listen, appraisals, they range anywhere from $500 on up, depending on the lender, depending on what type of loan you have. Appraisals range from $500 and up. You need money for that also. You need money for a septic inspection. If you have a home that has a septic tank, you need money for a septic inspection. They can range from anywhere from $450 on up. I'm just giving you the lowest possible number that I have heard, that I have seen in my 7-8 years of real estate. It can range from $450 on up. That's septic inspection. Okay, you got your earnest money. You got your home inspection. You got your appraisal. You got your septic inspection. What else do you need, Adrian? You need a wood infestation report. You need a wood infestation report. You may see it as WIR. That's a wood infestation report. That's your termite inspection. They're going to check to see if there's any wood-destroying organisms, any wood-boring beetles, or anything that attacks your wood of your home. Being in Alabama, I'm in Alabama. This is known because of the humidity in Alabama. Ask any woman with a hairstyle. The humidity is unforgiving. Listen to me and listen to me well. Ask any man that's plus size like me. The humidity is unforgiving. As soon as you step outside in Alabama, in the state of Alabama, you begin to sweat like you never sweated in your life. As a matter of fact, every time you go outside, you got to come back in and take a shower. That's how the humidity is in Alabama. What are you saying, Adrian? Because of the humidity, the heat in Alabama, we're in the top 5, I believe, of states that have termites. That's the reason you need a termite inspection. Yeah, if you waive the termite inspection, guess what? A realtor, a true realtor, such as myself, I'm going to slide you a termite inspection waiver and saying that in the event that termites eat your house up in the future, you cannot come back and sue me. Yeah, because I strongly recommend that you have a termite inspection. That's the reason it's so important to know what you're facing when buying real estate. You just don't wake up one morning and say, I'm going to buy a house, and you're not educated about the process, nor are you prepared to buy the house. Listen, I'm not here to beat you up. I'm here to educate you and to help you to become a valid buyer, a strong buyer. I want to help you understand this process. You need money. You don't need a whole lot of money, but you need some money to invest in real estate. So you need money for earnest money. That's saying that I'm serious about buying the house. You need money for a home inspection. He's going to check the house out. You need money for an appraisal because the bank, the lender, the one who is giving you who will give you the money for the mortgage, they want to make sure that what you're buying is not less than what you're offering. They're not going to let you buy something that's less than what they're giving you. They're not going to pay more money for a house that it is not worth it. So they're sending a licensed appraiser out to look at the home, to do a comparative market analysis on the home, and also include the upgrades of the home, the location of the home, and tell you how much that home is worth. Can I tell you this right here? There have been several clients that I have helped over the years that have bought homes that bought it with equity already. And that's a great thing. Adrian, what are you talking about? You're giving me another word. You're giving me another term that I don't quite understand. Equity. Equity is saying, say I'm buying this house. The sales price is $200,000. I'm buying this house for $200,000. But after the appraisal, the appraiser says that the house is worth $250,000. Guess what? You have bought a house with $50,000 in equity. Adrian, how did you get to that? I know I'm throwing a lot of numbers at you. If you're buying the house for $200,000, okay, the appraiser goes out. He appraises the house. He appraises the house at $250,000, but you're only paying $200,000 for the home. Guess what? When you close at the closing table, you now have $50,000 in equity. That's a blessing. That's a blessing. I'm telling you, man, that's a blessing. You have $50,000 in equity when you buy a home, and it appraises more than what you bought it for with the sales price. So you need money for a home inspection, termite inspection, appraisal, septic tank inspection if you have a septic tank, and make sure, if you're buying some land, if you're buying acreage, or if you're buying a piece of property that's not in a subdivision, that does not have a privacy fence, make sure you get a survey. It's strongly recommended that you have a survey done because you want to know where your property lines lie in that property that you're buying. I had a client recently, they had a survey done, and to find out, the home was listed as 0.75 of an acre, but the survey revealed that they have 1.2 acres. Now you have extra room that you didn't even prepare for, which is a blessing because of the simple fact you thought you had 3/4 of an acre. Now you have a little bit over an acre of land, and you know where your property lines are. You get what I'm saying? So I recommend that you have a survey done. So you need money for a survey. And this is the thing. In some instances, and I know I'm throwing a lot of information out there at you, in some instances, you may have to pay off some debt before you close a home. Yeah. You may have to pay off some debt before you close a home. What are you saying, Adrian? You may have some credit cards that have a balance of, yes, I do, Cynthia. Yes, I do. Okay, let me finish this and I'm gonna get to your question. You may have a balance of a credit card that you may have like 3 credit cards, and they're kind of in your way of closing on your home. And one balance may be $275, the other one may be $432, and the other one may be $173. I'm just throwing numbers out there. And your loan officer, your lender, will say, hey, you need to pay these credit cards off before you close. This will free you up and get you over that hump of that DTI ratio, that debt to income ratio. So therefore, you may need money to pay off some debt so that you can free yourself up. What does that do for you in the long run? Number one, you don't have those credit card bills anymore. Number two, you have just freed up some more space on your debt to income ratio so that you can qualify for the home. So make sure you have miscellaneous money marked for miscellaneous. Okay, miscellaneous. That's anything that can pop up. That can pop up. Let me tell you this also. Make sure you have money for your home inspection, earnest money, appraisal, septic inspection, termite inspection, and miscellaneous. And you also want to have money for your. This is seven items. You want to have money for your mortgage. In the event you want to show reserves, you want to show that you can pay at least 3 months of a mortgage payment in reserves. You want to let the lender know that, hey, I'm a responsible client. I'm a responsible person. I'm ready just in case something happens in my life. I can still pay this mortgage. Now, let's get to Cynthia Robinson. Hey, Cynthia, how you doing, sis? Good to see you, girl. So Cynthia's question is, do you handle commercial property? Yes, I do. I can sell commercial property in all 50 states. What? Yes, I can. Yes, I'm telling you, man. I can sell commercial property in all 50 states. And I believe I know you. Are you married to Brian? That's the question I have. Brian Robertson, is that your husband? And I know we haven't. Yes, what's up, sis? How you doing, girl? How you doing? Listen, I'm super proud of y'all, man. I love y'all so much. Tell Brian that Adrian Knox said, hey, I love y'all so much. James, what? Oh, James, oh my goodness, man. You family for real, girl. James Jones is absolutely the coolest guy I know. I'm trying to tell you. So, yes, I do handle commercial property and wherever you are. So you're in the state of Alabama. Yes, I got you covered. Give me a call when we get off this live, 205-239-2715, and let's talk about it. Let's talk about your needs. Let's talk about what you need. Okay, you're looking at a property. Also, if you need money, you're in Selma. Cool. If you need money to purchase that property, Calandria, my wife, she's a loan officer with Nexa Mortgage. She can help you also. And we work together. I told you, we're a team. Knox Legacy Group, we are a team. And we can help you get the money for the property. We can help you obtain the property. Make sure you have all your inspections for the property. Make sure that you're in the right position to buy the property. And make sure you're not buying a lemon. Listen to me. I'm telling you, man, this is what we do. We help people. So like I said, I'm a realtor. Ask me anything about real estate. Thank you, Cynthia, for asking me that question. Thank you. If you have any more questions, let me know. Make sure y'all call me though. You have my number, 205-239-2715. This is something that I chose to do today, and I wanted to start this today. Yes, ma'am. Looking forward to it. I wanted to start this today because I'm sick and tired of people not getting good representation. And I'm just going to be honest with you. I'm sick and tired of people not getting good representation because you spend your whole life making money. You spend your whole life going to somebody's job or working for yourself to provide for your family. Why not get the best representation that you can possibly get in your life? I'm telling you, you deserve it. You deserve it. So put that in the comment section. I deserve it. Yeah, I deserve it. Yep, I deserve it. I work too hard. I spend too much money trying to help everybody else. I spend too much money trying to take care of my family. I spend too much money. I'm trying to get my retirement fund together. I clock in and clock out every day to help somebody else out. I deserve it. Yep. Put that in the comment section. I told y'all, the pastor, the preacher gonna come out. He gonna talk. I can't hide from it. This is just who I am. This is just who I am. I deserve it. You deserve it, y'all. You deserve it. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to have someone that call home. You deserve to have your investment properties. You deserve to boost your investment portfolio. You deserve to have generational wealth. You deserve to have equity. You deserve to have whatever your heart desire because you have put in the work. Yep. Ask me anything. I'm in real estate. I love this, y'all. I love this Q&A. If you would like more of these lives on social media where you get a chance to ask me anything about real estate, okay? About real estate. I'm a realtor. If you like these Q&As, please. Yes, girl, you know I'll be there. Yep. You start a Kingdom Entrepreneur Network. You love to have me as I got you. Yes. Yes, I got you, sis. Whatever you need, I got you. This goes beyond real estate. Like I told everybody in the beginning, it goes beyond the closing table for us. It goes beyond the closing table. Because here's the thing. We're all put here in this world to help someone. And like I told you, I can't run away from being a preacher. I can't run away from it. This is what God placed on my heart. This is what he called me to. So I'm going to do real estate, and I'm going to promote real estate and God. God first, above everything. God put us in this world to fulfill a purpose. And this is your motivational moment for today. God put us in this world to fulfill a purpose. I looked up the word purpose. Purpose is defined as the reason that something exists or is even created. God put you in this world for a purpose. He's put you in this world to exist. Yep. Exist. This is the reason that you exist and you are created. You have purpose. Yep. That's it, Cynthia. That's it. You have a purpose. And your purpose is to do what God has called you to do. And when you do it without regret. Yeah. My purpose is to encourage people, to educate people, to help people, to stand in the gap for people, to pray for people, to be there, to be the listening ear. That's my purpose. And I understand it. Once you understand your purpose, and we talked about this last night in Bible study. I told you we in our motivational moment. We're winding down now. Thank you, Cynthia. Thank you, girl. Thank you. Last night we talked about identity in Christ. Being adopted, being chosen, adopted, and sealed. Here's the thing. Once you understand who you are and whose you are, nothing or no one can stop you from obtaining whatever God called you to do. From being whoever God called you to be. That way, you don't have to validate yourself through people. You don't have to validate yourself through family. Because you're validated by God and you're sealed by his spirit. That's showing the world that, hey, they belong to me. This is my son. That's my daughter, in whom I'm well pleased. And I have placed my stamp of approval on them. I have chosen them for such a time as this. I have adopted them into my family, and I have sealed them with the Holy Spirit. And here's something else. If you don't have a prayer life, I encourage you to have one. Yep. I told you, I'm a realtor. Ask me anything about real estate, but this is your motivational moment right now. I told you it's beyond real estate. And we have people. Cynthia, you keep pushing me, girl. You keep pushing me. I'm trying to come up off here now. You keep pushing me. We have people that are hungry. And they want to know, God, what is my purpose? We have so many people. I have been there, y'all. I have moments when I ask myself, when I ask God, God, what is my purpose? And then, even when God gives me what my purpose is, have you ever done this? Raise your hand if you have. You still ask God some months later or some weeks later, God, what is my purpose? And you back at square one, you're like, I'm confused. I'm confused. What is my purpose? And God is saying nothing at this moment. And you're saying, God, don't you hear me talking to you, bro? And he's saying, why should I tell you what your purpose is when I already told you several times? I have given you confirmation after confirmation after confirmation after confirmation. Why are you still asking me? Why are you still asking me what's your purpose? I'm about to do something that I never done before. Get ready. Bam, the realtor. I hope you're ready to come on camera, girl. I hope you're ready to come on camera because this is my sister, y'all. She's in real estate also, and I want to invite her right now. Bam, LaConda, answer that invitation and come on here, girl. Let's do a co-live real quick. But like I told y'all, man, we have so many people that don't know what their purpose is, and they just keep asking, what is my purpose? What is my purpose? What is my purpose? Listen, your purpose is to do what God has called you to do in the earth realm, and to do it without reservation or regret. Once you walk into your purpose, you good to go. You good to go. You don't have to validate yourself through anybody else. You don't have to validate yourself through family or through friends or whatever. You don't have to do any of that. You're good to go. You're good to go. Okay? You're good to go. That's been your motivational moment for today. I'm telling you, man, that has been your motivational moment for today, man. And I just want to encourage you. Like I said, I'm a realtor. Ask me anything about real estate. I'm a realtor. I'm a pastor. I'm a husband. I'm a brother. I'm a son. I'm just like you. Yeah. And you want somebody that's going to represent you that actually cares about your well-being. And that's all I'm saying. Give me a chance. Give me a chance. Try the spirit by the spirit. I know I'm giving you terms, man. Listen, whoever you believe in, that's your business. I listen and I don't judge. I ain't that type of person. And I'm cool. I'm telling you right now. Whatever your gender, your sexual orientation, your race, your ethnicity, your financial status, your familial status, whatever it is, I'm not here to judge you because everybody got something. Yep. I'm here to help. I'm here to help. So allow me to help you. And if you have any questions, don't forget to call me 205-239-2715. We're going to keep coming on here throughout the weeks, through the days, and we're going to come on here and do a segment every other day or whenever, however God leads me. I'm a realtor. Ask me anything about real estate. Yep. So I love y'all. Have a great day on purpose, with purpose, and for purpose. Cynthia, ready to talk to you, girl. Go ahead and give me a call once we get off this live. Peace, y'all. I holla. Yeah. Let me get off here. I'm trying to end it.